Hello, my darling audience, and welcome to my channel. It's your girl, and today's video we will review and analyze movie called Under the Skin, which has Scarlett Johansson three-way scenes. Yes, you heard me right, threesome scenes with Scarlett Johansson. So please press that hot red subscribe button, and if you are feeling kind, please go to our Patreon and support me so that I could buy some Victoria's Secret panties. And now let's get back to the story. Today, I'm going to talk about Under the Skin, a 2013 sci-fi film starring Scarlett Johansson as an alien woman who preys on men in Scotland. The film begins with a mysterious sequence of images and sounds that suggest the arrival of an alien being on Earth. We see a black screen with a white dot that gradually forms into a circle, then an eye, then a word. We hear a voice that sounds like Johansson's trying to pronounce English words. We don't know what this means exactly, but it sets the tone for the rest of the film, which is full of ambiguity and symbolism. We then see a man on a motorcycle retrieving the body of a young woman from the roadside and placing her in the back of a van. Inside the van, we see a naked woman, also played by Johansson, taking the clothes and identity of the dead woman. The female drives around Scotland in her van, looking for men who are alone and vulnerable. She approaches them with friendly questions and flirty smiles, and convinces them to get into her van. She then takes them to a dilapidated house, where she leads them into a dark void. As she walks on an invisible surface, she strips off her clothes, enticing the men to follow her. The men sink into a liquid abyss below her feet, where they are trapped and consumed by some unseen force. The female seems to have no emotions or empathy for her victims. She is cold and ruthless in her mission. She ignores the cries of a drowning couple at a beach, and kills a swimmer who tried to save them. She leaves their baby alone on the shore, exposed to the elements. She shows no interest in anything other than her prey. She attempts to bang a man who treats her gently, but she realizes that she has no genitals or organs. She runs away from him in horror and shame. Scarlett Johansson to lure men into her trap. She exploits their desire for her body and their fantasy of banging with her. But she is not really what she seems. She is an alien wearing human skin as a disguise. She has no identity or pleasure of her own. She is only using bang as a weapon and a tool. She is lonely and lost in a strange world. She is also a threat and a danger to human life. She kills and consumes humans without remorse or reason. The nature of identity and self-discovery. The female undergoes a transformation throughout the film. She starts as a cold and emotionless killer, but she ends as a scared and vulnerable victim. She develops a sense of curiosity and empathy for her prey. She tries to find her own identity and purpose beyond her mission. She tries to be more human, but she fails. Now, let's talk about the most controversial aspect of this film, the three-way scene. Yes, you heard me right. There is a three-way scene in this movie, and it involves Scarlett Johansson, another woman, and a man. Sounds hot, right? Well, not exactly. The three-way scene happens in the middle of the film, when the female picks up a woman at a nightclub and takes her to her house. There, she meets another man who is also one of her victims. The three of them go into the dark void, where they start to undress and touch each other. But this is not your typical Hollywood threesome scene. There is no music, no lighting, no dialogue, no passion. It's just a cold and clinical display of bodies in motion. The female shows no emotion or enjoyment. She is just doing her job. The scene is meant to be disturbing and unsettling, not erotic or arousing. It shows how the female uses bang as a trap for her prey, not as a source of pleasure for herself or others. It also shows how she has no regard for human feelings or relationships. She doesn't care if she hurts or betrays anyone. You might want to check out Vicky Cristina Barcelona instead. That movie has Woody Allen's humor and Penelope Cruz's accent to spice things up. That's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. And if you want to see more videos like this one, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon to get notified when I upload new content. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.